Hi, welcome back to Soft Matters, the place to be when life gets hard. My name is Emily, and today I'm going to take you through a very soft, gentle opening yoga flow. So get onto your mat, let's get started. Reaching the arms sideways and up, stretching to open up. Right hand comes to the floor, left hand reaches up and over, feeling that side stretch. Reaching to the sky again, taking it to the other side. Left hand comes to the floor, right hand reaches up and over. Reach on a breath in towards the sky, and then same thing back to the other side. And then one more time, breathing in, reaching towards the sky, and then taking that side stretch towards that left. And then when you're going back the next time, you just make a nice, juicy, big round. You take it all the way, making big circles, starting off with that side stretch and then dropping that upper body all the way up and over to make a really nice and juicy round. Yeah, all right. And then shake it out. Let's open up the hands, the arms, taking a little stretch. Or any stretch that you like right now. Rolling open the shoulders, up and down, front and back. A few head rolls, opening up that neck, and a nice big breath in and out. Maybe a sigh. Maybe you'd like to keep those shoulders rolling. Maybe now they roll back in front. And then bring that right arm up and over and onto the back. Trying to reach with that left arm for your right hand at the back. See whether maybe they find each other, maybe they don't. The intention is there. And then release, shake it out, and then take it to the other side. Left arm reaches up and behind, and then the right arm. See whether it can meet that left hand at the back. Both sides will feel very different, so no worries, just the intention of the posture, shaking it out, creating some spaciousness in the chest, in the upper body, in the front, and then finding our ways into all fours for some cat and cows. That's what's up. Maybe you like to come all the way into a child's pose, and then taking some circles as you're opening up that spine. Maybe you like to stretch sideways as well, opening up the sides, looking over one shoulder and looking over the other. Maybe you like to curl the toes under, coming into a little bit of a puppy pose. Or maybe you're just very ready to open up that front, coming all the way onto your belly and going into that little baby cobra. Just exploring spaciousness, exploring waking up the body. What does it feel like? And then maybe you just enjoy a very soft and juicy child's pose. Taking stock of what's going on in your body after these very first few movements. Maybe the first ones of your day, maybe the first ones of your practice. Feel what's going on, taking nice big breaths in, and then taking that right arm and snuggle it under that left arm and finding a stretch and an opening in that shoulder, in that right shoulder. Enjoying some nice big breaths in and out, feeling how you're creating space on a breath in and how you're melting deeper on a breath out. All right, taking it back into all fours, stretching it out, wringing out the sponge, allowing that spine to really dictate how it wants to move. What movements do you want to take? Maybe some circles, maybe some rounds. Just gently waking up as we make it into that other side, bringing that left arm underneath, that right arm. And just feeling out the stretch on the other side. Using the breath to create that spaciousness, to create depth. Maybe you like to interlace the right arm behind the back. And maybe you're done. And very gently pressing yourself up onto the knees where you're sat, and then shaking it out, rolling out whatever needs rolling out, and then placing the hands behind the glutes to open up that chest. Big breath in as you open it up, and then on an exhale, rounding the back and giving yourself a very nice, juicy, sweet, loving hug. And then on an inhale, opening up again, placing the hands behind the glutes again, and maybe this time the hips come off the heels, opening up that front even more. And on an exhale, giving yourself that nice, sweet hug. Maybe the arms interlace the other way around. Feeling that rounding of the spine. And then last time, breathing in, placing the hands behind the glutes again, and then opening up that front. And let's be here for a moment, breathing. Pressing the hips forward, feeling what's going on in the front, in the heart, maybe giving a little bit of a bounce, a little bit of a sway. And then on an exhale, bringing it all the way down into child's pose. Feeling the effects of what you've just done. Maybe a little swaying, maybe a gentle opening of the sides, bringing the hands, walking them all the way to the left, opening up that right side, feeling what's going on there. And then walking the hands to the right side of the mat, stretching out that left side of the body. What's going on there? And then coming back to center. From that, all fours coming onto the belly, opening up into a little baby cobra, and then getting ready for our first downward facing dog. Toes curl under, and you bring yourself all the way into your first downward dog. Pedal it out. Feel what's going on in the back of your legs. And then walking to the front of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Maybe you like to bend the knees, clasp the elbows, give a little shake. Or maybe you like to deepen the stretch, placing that right hand onto the floor, stretching that left leg, bending the right, and then opening up to the side. Then doing the same on the other side. Maybe you're just hanging and just chilling. And then very gently roll yourself up back to standing. All right, here we are. Oh, let's shake it off, shake it out, jump it out. Generous bend in the knees. Yeah, just have a little jump, a little shake. Whatever feels nice right now. What does your body need? Maybe you might like to keep that jumping, keep that shaking. Maybe you like more motion. Maybe you like less. Maybe you like to keep the feet firmly on the ground. Maybe you like to jump around. Maybe you like to slap and tap it all out. Just take whatever you need. Waking up the body. You know the tapping, you know the drill. You know where you need to go and listen to your body. Wake it up. Wake it up. Say hello. I am here. I am alive. And I am knocking on heaven's door. Heaven being your body. Yes, that's where heaven is at. It's in the presence of your body. In the full awareness of being here inside this marvelous body of yours, this miracle of nature. Wake it up, wake it up. Tap it out, smack it out, feel it out. If you're forgetting about the back, Give the glutes and the kidneys and the lower back a little tap. And then maybe even the insides of the legs, the front of the legs. Just take it wherever you feel like you need some waking up. This is your practice. If you don't like the tapping, then find something else that your body wants right now. Never ever let anybody tell you what to do with your body, especially not me. Shake it out if that's what you feel. Nice big breath in and a really nice sigh out. Shake it out. Drop it all down. Yes. Grab the right wrist with the left hand and open up that side, taking a nice side stretch. One way then the other. Left hand grabs the right wrist and then opens up that side, and then shake it out. Shake it out. And then stand in the front of your mat and inhale, breathe in, reaching the arms up and over, and then coming it all the way down in a forward fold, placing both hands on the floor. Right foot goes back and opening up into that low lunge. Here you are. Placing both of the hands on the left knee, coming up and then breathing in, reaching for the sky on a breath in. And exhale, interlacing the hands at the back, opening up that chest, maybe lifting the chin just a little. And then see whether you can do it without placing the hands on the floor to come into that half splits. And then here, taking that nice juicy stretch on the back of the leg, folding over that left leg, maybe flexing, maybe pointing the foot, feeling what's going on, and then bending that front knee again, coming into a lizard pose. So now, maybe you like to widen your stance. Maybe your left foot likes to come out a little bit more to the outside. Maybe you're on your hands, maybe you're on your elbows. Whatever feels nice for you today, feel what's going on, and then coming back on the hands and dropping that right hip to the floor, opening up with that left arm, and then placing that right hand on the ground, and then coming into an easy twist. Opening up, that left arm reaches for the sky, and then when you're done, take your vinyasa. Maybe you go straight to downward facing dog. Maybe you like chaturanga, and then an upward dog, and then a downward facing dog. We're gonna meet in downward facing dog, pedaling it out, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs and enjoying the juiciness. All right, then the left leg rises. We're opening up, bending at the knee, feeling that stretch in that left side, feeling that opening, and then we're gonna take a plank and left knee touches left elbow, right elbow, left elbow, right elbow. All right, three-legged dog, left leg is rising up, and then placing that foot in between the legs, coming back into that low lunge for a moment, then stepping the right foot to the front of the mat and coming into a forward fold, opening up halfway lift, and then coming back up, reaching for the sky, and then on an exhale, reaching the hands up the back, interlacing the hands, and forward fold. Opening up that chest, opening up the shoulders. The hands are reaching towards the floor. The head is heavy. Maybe you shake a little yes, a little no. Maybe you like to keep the knees bent or stretched, whatever works for you today. And then coming back up in that halfway lift. Hands come to the floor. And then the left leg steps back. And we're in that low lunge on the other side, opening up that neck, those shoulders, placing both hands onto that right knee now. Coming up with the upper body, breathing in, reaching for the sky. Breathe in, big breath in. And exhale, hands come behind the back, interlace, opening up that chest even more. Feeling that stretch in that left hip flexor and in the same time that opening in the chest in the front. And now stretching out that front leg, coming into that half splits again. Breathing in, maybe opening up that chest and breathing out, forward fold over that stretched right knee, and enjoying the depth, enjoying that opening, bending that right front leg again, and then taking that lizard. Maybe both hands come to the floor, maybe elbows. Maybe you like to widen your stance. Take whatever you need. Maybe the sole of the right foot comes off the floor a little and the right leg splays a little bit to the outside. And then you can drop that left hip to the floor, to the side, opening up that right arm to the back of the mat, opening up that left side, feeling all of that, and then taking it back to center, curling the back toes under, and then coming into easy twist. Left hand on the floor, right arm reaches up, and then take your vinyasa. Or come straight into a downward facing dog, or have a little child's pose. It's your practice, it's your party. You take what you need, listen to your body. If you're in a downward dog, maybe you like a little pedal, maybe you like some stillness. Take whatever you need. Enjoy. And then right leg lifts, bending at the knee, opening up that right side. Both hands are planted firmly on the ground, feeling that opening, and at the same time the stability of your hands. All right, and then bending that knee, coming to touching the right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, left elbow, and then bringing it back into a three-legged dog. Coming back to the front, and that right foot in between the hands, and then stepping that left foot to the front of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Halfway lift, opening up that chest, elongating that spine, and then folding forward again. And then coming back up, reaching for the sky, breathing in. Exhale, reaching the hands behind the back again. We're opening up. This is a practice about opening up. So opening up the chest and then folding forward with those hands interlaced at the back again. Feeling that stretch, that opening in the shoulders. Maybe you like to keep the knees bent. Maybe you like to have them stretched. Feel what works for you. And then on a breath out, bringing the hands back onto the mat. Maybe a halfway lift to open up. And then on exhale, folding forward and then coming back up. Yes, reaching for the sky and then shaking it out, running it out, jumping it out, rolling it out. Wring out your sponge. What does your body want right now? How does it want to shake? How does it want to move? Feel what you need. You listen to your body. Inhale, open up. All go. All right, you're here. Take a big breath in and feel what's going on. Maybe you like to take a wide stance, opening up your arms sideways or up. Feel what's going on. How do you want to feel your body now? Maybe you take some stillness. Take some nice big breaths in and out. Maybe have a nice smile. Maybe make yourself really big. Take up all the space you want and feel that opening that you've created. And then on a breath in, reaching up and then taking it all the way down into your squat for those last opening moments. Feeling those hips opening up. Maybe the soles of the feet come all the way onto the floor. Maybe they don't. Whatever works for you today. See whether you can push the elbows into the knees and the knees into the elbows. Breathing in And then taking it onto the glutes very gently, and then find an easy seat. Feel the effects of the practice. Feel the presence of your body. Maybe you love a little smile. Maybe you're really happy. You feel really alive. Maybe you like to take some final rolls. Maybe you like to take some final stretches, some final shakes. Maybe a little bit of a twist. Take whatever you need, and then you're done. You did it. I like to shake it off. That's my favorite way to end things. It looks a little bit silly, but it feels great to my body. And that's why I am here, and that is what I wish for you. Have a lovely day. I need to go pee. And remember, when life gets hard, try to stay soft.